Do you want your flower beds and the edging around your trees to look super sharp this year? Well, if you want to know how the pros do it, stick around. I'm going to show you their trick coming up next. Hey friends, Ryan Reynolds here with Keller Williams Realty with this month's quick tip. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how the pros make your flower beds and edging around trees look so sharp. Now, a lot of people will go to a big box store and buy the plastic edging that they'll cut into around things, or they'll put wood or bricks or some other edging material around their flower beds or around their trees. And the problem with those is that they just are hard to maintain. They usually grow weeds up between them, the plastic will slide up, and they just don't look very good for very long. So what the pros do, if you've ever been to a golf course or been to any place that's been professionally landscaped, is they actually cut an edge around the whole thing, and that actually serves a couple of purposes. The first purpose is to make a nice defined line around the flower bed. The second purpose is to actually provide an air gap between the grass and the flower bed so that it's not going to grow weeds in there. So you're going to need a couple of tools for this. First one's probably going to be your rake, just to kind of rake things up, and you'll need some mulch, of course. And my professional opinion is that a flat-bladed shovel is probably one of the best tools to use for this. Even though you're going in a circle, sometimes you can get one that's only about 6 or 8 inches wide and make a nice ring. So one of the quick notes about the shovel is that most shovels, when you buy them, come with a kind of a flat edge on them. And what I like to do is actually take my shovel and I like to sharpen it on our bench grinder. You could do it with a file or really with an angle grinder or even a handheld grinder. But put a nice sharp edge on that shovel. It'll make your work a lot easier, and your edge will probably look a little better. So what we're going to do now is I've got this old tree that I had edged out at one time, and it just isn't looking very good anymore. So I'm going to show you how I would go ahead and edge this. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of rope. We're going to go around the tree, and I'm going to basically take my shovel and I'm going to make a trench all around it, and we're going to cut out that edge, and you get to watch me work. Okay, the first step now is to take my twine and to kind of figure out how big of a circle I want around this bed. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap the twine around here, and even I've got my deer protection still on here. I'm gonna get a good idea of where I want it to be, and I'm just gonna tie a knot around here. Now, if you're not an Eagle Scout, you don't have to worry about tying perfect knots, but there's an old saying in scouting that if you don't know how to tie knots, tie lots, and that's gonna work just as good. So we got that tied. I'm gonna take our scissors out. I'm gonna give this a cut. So we've got a nice loop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shovel, I'm going to stick it into this loop. And now this is going to keep me the same distance all the way around as I go. So I get a nice circle around this tree, and it'll be even. And it should be pretty good. So we're going to do that next. Okay, if you notice, I've cheated a little bit off camera. I have gotten my mower out and mowed around this because some of the grass was a little long, because when we cut it last time, we didn't know exactly what we were cutting. And so what we did is was some long stuff. So I went ahead and cut that off. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start with the edging. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the shovel back in here, and we're just gonna start doing it. And as I take things out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna kind of go around and make this line, and I'm just going to kind of keep it as good as I can. And you might come into some roots and stuff if you're doing around trees, but try to do your best not to break those, obviously. But just kind of keep going around like this and making the circle around here. We're going to clean this up after a bit. Okay, so now I've got the edging all around it done. Now I just got to remove the material, and I'm going to get my wheelbarrow and I'll put the material in the wheelbarrow. So for this, we're going to go ahead and take the shovel out of this, just to make it a little bit easier. But we have our line that we've made. So do that, and I'm just going to kind of come back a little bit. First one's a little bit hard to get out. We do that. Then once we got that in, we're just going to kind of go around it, and a little bit of an angle, and we're going to take out the edge. So now I'm going around and I'm going to second pass, making it just a little bit deeper. Okay, so now I've gone around once and removed the sod. I've run around a second time and kind of made it a little bit deeper. The next thing is kind of a secret, is that you need to just pat it down. I do it just with my feet. So I'm just gonna go around like this, try and lock in any loose material. Probably recommend you don't use your good shoes for this. So the last step now is just we're gonna go ahead and mulch it, and we should be good. So the last step now we have the mulch in place is really just to kind of smooth it out. And then when you're smoothing it out, you should make sure that you pull away anything that might be touching the actual bark of the tree. You don't want that to cause disease or anything. And then around the edges, you're gonna wanna make sure you have an air gap between the mulch and where the grass ends. And then for maintenance ongoing, all you do is you take your weed eater and kind of flip it up on edge, and you walk around and you really trim that and make it look nice. That's all we have for you today. My name again is Ryan Reynolds with Keller Williams Consultants Realty and the Ryan Reynolds team. As always, we're guiding you to the home that fits your life.